We are going to jump over to their website, and there's a bunch of information here. There's docs, all that good stuff. But to get started, you're supposed to copy this prompt into your agent. And the first part of it says, go to this URL to set this up. So we're going to take a look at that before we run it. This is all pretty straightforward. It tells it to set up the package, just basic setup stuff. Run this little script and put these skills in the current project. And then it sets up a smoke check, which is this little script here, scrape page, goes to example.com and reads the title. Now, what we're going to do is have it go to Yahoo Finance, get us a bunch of different ticker symbols, get market caps and a bunch of other stuff. It's a prompt I actually I borrowed it from another browser automation tool, which I won't name. And it was straight from them, and it wouldn't work in their own tool. So I thought, like, this is a complicated enough task. Let's throw it at Libretto and see if it works. So we're going to jump into the installation, the setup. We're going to run our guy, and we're going to see, do we end up with a reusable automation that we could run whenever we want, and can we edit it? Okay, we're going to copy this prompt. We're going to switch over to OpenCode. I'm going to drop it in. I'm in this Libretto try directory I created. There's nothing else in here. I've ran the prompt, and we're just going to let that guy set up. It's going to do some package installs. It's going to set up a skill local to our project. And then it's going to set up the smoke check. At some point here, I think it's going to ask me what I want to name my guy. So I'm just going to pick number 2, which is browser automation, just a generic name, and we will let that guy run. Okay, so it came back with a bunch of information. It told me it created the smoke test, how I can run it again, and it gave me some ideas on what I can build next. This is what I'm going to tell it to build. It is using Libretto, create a Playwright script that navigates to Yahoo Finance, looks up 5 US stocks, gathers information from those pages, even though I haven't told it which pages. The tricky one there is the 1 month return can actually be gathered in one of 2 ways, either by looking at the chart directly and grabbing the starting amount and the ending amount for the month, or there may be a performance section available to the scraping. And then it's going to put it all together in a nice little table for me and tell me which stocks had the biggest gains and which stocks had the biggest losses over the last month, and the market cap weighted average percentage change for the 5 stocks today. So we're going to grab that, drop it into our agent, and we're going to let that guy run. So just to point out here, the script, the agent, has launched a Chrome browser for testing. So it's launched its own headed browser to start digging through the DOM and figure out what is actually available to us. Cool. So our script is done, and right off the bat, we get this command that we can use to rerun it. We're going to go ahead and exit out of OpenCode and try that script out. So I'm going to cd into the browser automation directory, and I'm going to run that script, but I'm going to take off headless because I kind of just like seeing it do its thing. So it's going to load up a browser, a headed browser. There it is. And it's going to go through and just kind of do all of its Playwright stuff. So this is a script that we can rerun as many times as we like. And there's no AI or third-party subscription service involved. We're just running a regular old Playwright script that was created for us by an AI. And I love that. So there it is right there. There's our report. We could run that as many times as we like. What I'm going to do now is load it up in Z. And so here's our script. Everything's looking good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to alter this. I'm going to add in SpaceX. You know, fuck it, in Amazon. We'll save that. And we'll clear this out. And we'll run this guy one more time with the headless. So now we're just expecting to get our report back here in the console. And again, that's what I really love about this particular library, Libretto. And I'll certainly have links for it in the description. It's exactly what I want. I want an agent that generates code for me that I can just rerun. I tend to treat agents as functions. I'm not looking for a bunch of creativity or whatever on every single run. And this is exactly in the spirit of that. Here's my report. I added 2 different stock symbols to it. I love this. So this is Libretto. I'll have links to it in the description. There you go. Go check out Libretto. I hope you find it useful.